Hi, this is Alan with txTNationTV, Day 2 CES 2014. Yes, we're still covering that 2 million square feet, one booth at a time. I'm here with the lovely Leah.
Hello.
Leah
Polk,
who is the PR for Belkin, and she's going to tell us all about this new product called the WeMo. Actually, it's not new. What am I talking about? USA Today voted this the best product in 2012. Here, 2 years later, people still don't know what it's about. I can see by the crowd happening at CES, there's a lot of people who don't know about this. So hopefully we're going to have Leah answer all the hard-hitting questions I'm going to hit her with, and you guys will be able to get your home automated. So Leah, tell us about the history of Wemo. Why did Belkin think, hey, this is what we need?
Sure. So Wemo actually launched 2 years ago at the 2012 International CES, and it's all about smart, simple home automation. So we saw there were existing products out there that allow you to control your home, but they tend to be more expensive, more complicated, and the adoption curve really wasn't there. So we really wanted to make the most approachable entry point into the smart home, and that's what we think Wemo is. So we started with our basic switch and sensor in 2012, which allow you to plug any device with an on-off switch into it and control with your phone. A fan, a lamp, those really simple things that kind of get at what people really need and really want to control. And then after that, we saw that lighting became really popular, and people kept asking us, we want ways to control our overhead lights. So we came up with the Wemo light switch, which is a hardwired switch which you replace an existing light switch with, and you can control an entire bank of lights in your house with that. That was at last year's CES, and this year we actually have a whole suite of new Wemo products, including our Wemo LED bulbs, which are fully dimmable bulbs. You can connect up to 60 of them with one Wemo Link bridge that allows them to talk to each other and to talk to your home network. You can turn them on, off from anywhere. Very exciting. They're fully dimmable. You can do dim to sleep options, so you can do countdown timers. You can use the app to really kind of create custom lighting within your home. It's just really exciting. And then we also have something over here called the Wemo Maker, which is a DIY option, if you will. So it's for those people that really say, why don't you have a Wemo pool pump? Why don't you have a Wemo sprinkler system? And this allows them to sort of make their own Wemo from low voltage devices with a 5-volt DC switch or sensor. So it's for the tinkerers that like to get in there and kind of play with their things. So they can control those devices using the same Wemo app. So it's a really nice broad ecosystem that really allows you to take the Internet of Things throughout your home. We also are announcing a partnership with Jarden Consumer Solutions this year. Mm-hmm. We have our first products with them, including the smart crock pot slow cooker, which has been really exciting for us this year. People don't really think about a slow cooker, but it's awesome because you can actually have more control over your food. A lot of people, set it and forget it with a traditional slow cooker, but with this, you can actually control it from anywhere. So if you're running late, stuck in traffic, you can say, I want to turn it down.
Yeah, to make a good roast, you have to continually change that temperature, or you're going to either sear or not cook the meat at all.
Exactly, and you don't want it to turn to mush. So you can, and then it also opens up a whole new type of recipe, ones that call for you to cook it at a certain temperature for 1 minute or for an hour or two, and then raise the temperature or lower the temperature. So it just gives you more control, and it's sort of the manifestation of the Internet of Things, which is the buzzword of CES this year for sure.
And this is all controlled by the Wemo app?
All controlled by the Wemo app, really simple over Wi-Fi technology everybody has in their homes these days, so really simple to use, almost plug and play.
All right, so even, I don't want to say old people, but people who aren't real technical, they see this app, it's got pictures, like on, off, and...
It is a very, very simple setup process, very intuitive. The app runs you through everything, simple toggle switches, just like your apps on your phone that you use on a daily basis. Wemo fits right in. We really took a lot of pride in the UX and the design of the app, so it's really simple, really intuitive, and fun. It's amazing what people can create and what you can think of to do. Also, all of our Wemo products are integrated with IFT, which is if this, then that. Really simple Internet of Things. Again, Wemos can be triggers with other internet applications like Facebook or Twitter. The Weather Channel is an example. So you can do all kinds of crazy things.
Well, tell us how that works.
Sure.
With the Weather Channel. Like, what would I use if what can I use if this then that with that integration?
So if you have a space heater, for example, plugged into a Wemo switch, and the weather in your area goes below 50 degrees that day, you can actually use that as a trigger to then automatically turn on your heater, so it gets home. When you get home that night, your house is warm. So you can use those applications as triggers to turn on, turn off, or customize the settings of your electronics.
Nice. So I could use a Wemo sensor, like on my front porch, along with the camera, so that if someone passes that sensor with if then that, then my camera would come on and I could see who was at my door while I was away.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of things like that. So it brings it all to life on your phone. And it's really easy to use. It's simple triggers. If this happens, then that happens. And it triggers your electronics to do all kinds of fun stuff. We see a lot of people using it for pets. So putting a motion sensor, a Wemo motion sensor next to a litter box, for example, if the cat walks past it 5 times in this time, then it sends me a text message to go clean out the litter box.
It's time to check that, yeah.
So things that you would not have previously thought of made really simple and really fun with Wemo.
Just to make life easier.
Exactly.
That's
what
we're
all about. Yeah.
All right, tell us how we can get it online in stores.
Online in stores. The new LED light bulbs will be available this spring in March or April. And they'll be available online, Amazon.com, different retailers. The Apple Store also carries a lot of our Wemo products, so they're widely available now.
Well, speaking of that, Android as well?
iOS and Android, yes.
Nice. You heard it here from Leah. Be sure to check out Belkin.com and be sure to get your house automated. You know, you got the Nest now, and I'm sure you're going to get the Nest Protect. Might as well complete the package, get the Wemo, get if this then that, and you don't even have to be home to control anything anymore. I love it. So stay tuned for more CES 2014 coverage, txtNation.tv.